Hey guys, welcome back to another episode on Freebird, Missouri. Tonight I want to show you how to make peanut butter popcorn. It is a favorite in our house. My grandma introduced us to this recipe many years ago and we've been making it ever since. So right now I'm just putting a couple of tablespoons into my pan. This is my popcorn pan. And I think my grandma got it for me at an auction maybe, but it's near and dear to me, so this is what I'm going to pop my popcorn in. Now, if you're doing this and you do like microwave popcorn, this will be like one bag worth of, maybe 2 bags worth of microwave popcorn. So I just eyeball mine and then I double up on the goodie part. But if you're making microwave popcorn, I will adjust the measurements in the description box for you. So I'm just gonna let that get warm, and I've got my stuff already prepared. You need white sugar, white corn syrup, and a cup of peanut butter. So here I am just popping the popcorn and waiting for everything to get cooked so I can pour it into a bowl. I just prefer oven or stovetop popcorn. I don't know, I just like it. So I'm going to pour this into a pretty big bowl. You need room to stir, so you need a pretty good sized mixing bowl. And then I'm going to put a medium sized saucepan on the stove, medium heat, and then I'm going to pour in my white sugar and my white corn syrup. And then for this I have a cup of each of those, so equal parts. And you want to make sure that you get to stirring this pretty quickly because you don't want your sugar to burn. So I've got white corn syrup, and I'm just gonna scrape my measuring cup out so that I can get all of that goodie in there. And yeah, I'm gonna adjust it so you guys can see in a minute. I'm still learning all my camera angles and I don't have a tripod, so you're like hanging on the edge of a spatula right now. Oh, we'll get there. So I'm scraping out all of that corn syrup, and then I'm going to mix those together really well, and then you're just going to bring that to a boil. I'm going to show you what it looks like throughout the cooking process because it can be kind of confusing. So here I have every bit of corn syrup I can get. That is the stickiest stuff. But if you've made like Rice Krispie treats before, I think this is kind of the same stuff. So here I am stirring it. It's on medium heat, and I'm gonna let this come to a full boil. That way you don't have any grit or anything in your, I call it goodie. I don't know what else to call it. Sauce? It's not sauce, but goodie. It's the goods. Now, I would say this takes every bit of 10 minutes to come to a boil. So you're standing here at what feels like forever, but it's almost done. And I'll show you right now. It slowly comes to a boil, but you want the whole thing to be boiling, not just the edges. Excuse me. So not quite there yet, but almost. Like when you stop stirring, you just want it to be fully boiling. About like that. You hear my kids in the background. They're playing. They're loud, but it's almost bedtime. I just wanted to get this recorded real quick. So then after you have got that to a full boil, you remove it from the heat, and then you add your peanut butter in and mix it really well. You can also add a teaspoon of vanilla if you want to. I don't, and it's out of pure laziness, but If you want like an extra sweetness to it, you can. I think it's plenty sweet just as it is. But make sure you get it all stirred up, no chunks of peanut butter left. And I use smooth peanut butter. You could use chunky, but I prefer the smooth. That's just what we always have on hand. And then after you get this all smooth and melted together, you will take it and you're gonna pour it over the giant bowl of popcorn that you should have. And as you can see it makes quite a bit of stuff. So your popcorn should be pretty well coated, and I'm gonna grab a bigger spatula so I can stir it with. So get that all stirred up, and then after you get it totally how you want it, make sure there's no goo left at the bottom of your bowl. And after you get everything coated nice and evenly, it'll be kind of hot, but then that's when I serve it up into everybody's bowls. And that's pretty much it. It's very easy, a little time consuming, but it's kind of just a treat that we like to have. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.